India, a vast and diverse land stretching across the South Asian subcontinent, is a country like no other. Its uniqueness lies not just in its geography, but also in its culture, history, and the spirit of its people. With a history that spans thousands of years, India is a place where the ancient and the modern coexist in vibrant harmony. From the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas in the north, to the sun-kissed beaches of the south, from bustling cities to tranquil rural villages, India offers an extraordinary range of experiences that make it stand out as one of the most fascinating nations in the world. India is often described as a land of unity and diversity, and this expression captures the essence of the country perfectly. It is a melting pot of cultures, languages, religions, and traditions. There are over 2,000 distinct ethnic groups in India, speaking more than 1,600 languages. Hindi, the most widely spoken language, is just one among a multitude, with languages like Bengali, Telugu, Tamil, and Marathi also having millions of speakers. The religious landscape is equally diverse. Hinduism is the dominant religion, but India is also home to significant populations of Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, and Jains. These religions have shaped the nation's history and its festivals such as Diwali, Eid, Christmas, and Baisakhi, all of which are celebrated with great enthusiasm and zeal across the country. This cultural multiplicity is reflected in India's architecture, music, dance, cuisine, and clothing, which vary drastically from region to region. From the classical dance forms of Bharatanatyam and Kathak to the rich tradition of Bollywood cinema, India's artistic expression knows no bounds. India is a cradle of some of the world's oldest civilizations, including the Indus Valley Civilization, which dates back to 2500 BCE. The country is also home to some of the most important spiritual traditions in the world. India is the birthplace of major religions such as Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism, all of which continue to influence global spiritual and philosophical thought. The legacy of India's ancient civilizations can be seen in landmarks like the temples of Khajuraho, the Ajanta and Ellora caves, and the iconic Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world. These monuments, along with others, are testaments to India's advanced knowledge in fields like architecture, astronomy, mathematics, and metallurgy. India's spiritual heritage continues to attract people from all over the world who come to seek enlightenment, peace, and inner growth. Cities like Varanasi, the holiest city for Hindus, and Bodh Gaya, where the Buddha attained enlightenment, are revered pilgrimage destinations that have drawn millions of visitors throughout history. India is a country of extraordinary natural beauty, boasting a range of landscapes that vary from the Himalayan mountains in the north to the coastal plains in the east and west. The country is home to some of the most biodiverse regions in the world, with unique flora and fauna found in its national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. The Himalayas, stretching across the northern border, are not just a geographical feature, but a spiritual symbol, often referred to as the abode of the gods. These mountains provide stunning views, challenging trekking routes, and are a hub for adventure tourism, including mountaineering and river rafting. India's rivers also hold immense cultural and ecological significance. The Ganges, considered sacred by Hindus, flows through the heart of the country, providing life and livelihood to millions of people. The backwaters of Kerala, the deserts of Rajasthan, and the tropical rainforests of the Western Ghats all showcase the incredible variety of India's natural environment. India's culinary traditions are as diverse as its cultures. Each region offers its own unique flavors, spices, and cooking techniques, making Indian cuisine one of the most varied and flavorful in the world. The food varies from the rich, creamy curries of the north to the rice-based dishes of the south, the spicy street food of Mumbai to the sweet treats of Bengal. Spices play a central role in Indian cooking. India is known as the birthplace of many spices, and their use in food preparation is both an art and a science. The combination of spices like cumin, coriander, turmeric, cardamom, and chili creates a symphony of flavors that excite the taste buds and are believed to have health benefits. Indian food is also deeply connected to cultural and religious practices. For example, vegetarianism is widely practiced, particularly in Hindu and Jain communities, and this has influenced the creation of a rich vegetarian cuisine that is both flavorful and varied. India's uniqueness is not just found in its traditions and history, but also in the resilience and creativity of its people. Despite facing challenges such as poverty, political instability, and social inequality, India continues to grow and innovate in remarkable ways. India is a global hub for technology, science, and business. The rise of the IT industry, with cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Pune becoming major centers for tech innovation, is one example of India's remarkable economic transformation in recent decades. The country's space program is another testament to its technological achievements, with India becoming the first country to reach Mars on its first attempt with the Mangalyaan mission. At the same time, India's spirit of social progress is evident in its efforts to address challenges such as education, healthcare, and environmental sustainability. Despite its challenges, India has one of the world's fastest-growing economies and continues to inspire with its entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to making progress. India's festivals are an essential part of the national identity, and they provide a window into the country's cultural and religious diversity. Each festival is a celebration of life, bringing together families, communities, and entire regions. Some of the most famous festivals include Diwali, the Festival of Lights, which marks the triumph of good over evil, and Holi, the Festival of Colors, which is a joyous celebration of love and the arrival of spring. These festivals are marked by vibrant processions, music, dancing, feasting, and rituals that have been passed down for generations. The energy and enthusiasm with which festivals are celebrated showcase India's ability to find joy in the simple things and its deep connection to tradition. In conclusion, India is a country of unparalleled uniqueness. It is a land of ancient traditions and modern innovations, of rich cultures and vast landscapes where spirituality and materialism coexist. The blend of old and new, the diversity in its people and traditions, the resilience and creativity of its citizens, and the warmth and hospitality extended to visitors make India an extraordinary place. Whether you're exploring its temples, enjoying its cuisine, admiring its landscapes, or simply engaging with its people, India offers an experience unlike anywhere else in the world. It is a country that continues to evolve yet remains deeply connected to its roots, offering both a challenge and a reward for anyone seeking to understand its true essence.